they have done ones in the past. So you can go and view those if you need more information. So I'll go ahead and announce Kelly Davis. She's there with AnchorIn.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Kelly Davis. I am the owner of AnchorIn, and also coming to you as the military spouse. My husband has been active duty for 19 years. We went through the transition of enlisted, and then he became an officer. We also have 2 children. Right now, they're young adults in their second and first year of college. And my journey as a military wife and being employed within the Department of Defense, I worked 15 years under moral welfare and recreation, both in the capacity of social services as well as medical, under MedCom. And during those years, I mean, they were the most exhilarating years of serving military spouses like myself, soldiers, W2B warriors. It was just amazing. After 15 years of serving within the Department of Defense, I launched my own business. And that business was an accessories boutique for women. And I served the military community where I was living. As they mentioned earlier, the couple of Hannah and also Ashley about Nalita, I met Lanita in Texas when we were stationed at Fort Bliss, and I was conducting a beauty day for caregivers, for military spouse caregivers. And during that day, I had people to come and give massages and also do their nails, haircuts for the gentlemen. And that's how I met her. And today she extended the connection with the Veteran Spouse Network. I have been doing this work of sharing and also serving within the military community for 19 years. Today, I am the owner of AnchorIn, and that's how I am presenting myself to you all. And as the owner of AnchorIn, I provide coaching and mentoring and also consulting for executive leaders, different companies and organizations that strive to be able to train their leadership. That other arm to AnchorIn is continuously serving the military community. So by providing like coaching, career coaching to military spouses, personal development, coaching, also and being a liaison to different services. On here, it just makes me smile to see Military One Source. I have worked with them installation-wise when I've been stationed in other installations, worked with them closely as a resource. And also the USO. I just moved to Virginia from Colorado, where I serve the USO as providing just many trainings for spouses at our coffees. So today I am going to speak on a topic as a military wife, and to all of you caregivers, as well as professionals on this call, I'm going to speak on disrupting shame when facing challenges to uncover the power in unity. And when I mention disrupting change, what I mean by that is that you do not have to do life alone. You know, due to the current or past situations or circumstances, as a caregiver, as a veteran, as a disabled vet, and also as an active duty member, military spouse, all the different definitions that we have for the array of roles that we fill in the military community. Disrupting that shame comes from, you know, just building a military group, an ecosystem of people of many sorts, a therapist, a counselor, a coach, a mentor, a group of friends that you can just vent to and share what is that you're currently facing, whether you are a caregiver and you are caring for your spouse, or a caregiver as caring for your child that has become wounded in a deployment. So there's many faces to what a caregiver is within the military community. And if you're part of that, and if you're part of a military ecosystem, a military community, it is easier and it becomes easier to be able to share the ups and downs of, the different things that you face within your days. Building that community of confidants, having a therapist, connecting with Military One Source, taking advantage of resources that, as for me, being out in the community and being involved, there's a lot of times that as military spouses, as military community, we really don't take advantage of everything that's available to us. And when we do not do that, we see that some of our resources are depleted. So don't disrupt that shame in the sense of not wanting to share the hardship of military life, to be able to connect with the resources that are available. That way we're able to build different sounding boards and can provide valuable ways to practice, self-care or caring for others when you're able to share it in a group of people, or you can receive that from a professional of how to be able to create a system of self-care and caring for others that increases your daily well-being. So I did mention a little earlier, it's not fun walking this life alone, and especially a military, within the military. We are a community that make up less than 1% of our population, and we need to focus on that and focus on that to support each other. Second, I want to speak about identifying those personal challenges, and to be able to disrupt that shame, to be able to come in and face challenges and uncover the power of unity within the military. The first thing I'm going to share with you is identify personal challenges. And I like to share with the people that I coach and mentor is really focusing on in the mornings on affirmations or gratitude. It will help you. It will help you focus on the good things, on the challenges that you may have faced and how you overcame that the day before, creating a habit, to chase the good things that happen during the day or the day before, like I just mentioned. It also allows you an opportunity to emotionally and mentally posture yourself to face the day and everything that the day may have in store for you. Just those few minutes in the morning to be able to list your affirmations or gratitude, whether it is, I'm thankful for waking up this morning, thankful for looking at my partner, having a dialogue with my partner face to face, having my children around, connecting with my, support group, whatever it may be, however that looks like for you, then just write that down. Make it just an intention to write it down daily. Number 2 is shifting from tragedy to triumph. Real quick, before Colorado, like about 5 years ago, actually, we were stationed at Fort Bliss. It was the first year of my son and daughter's high school experience. And they were both at a homecoming parade. My son was on a float. He passed by me. And I was, cheering and throwing the candy and just enjoying seeing him on that float. And a little short after that, I received a call that my son was dragged under a float for more than 100 feet and had suffered, severe skin damage, leg damage. And fast forward, my husband and I, we got him home, and my husband and I had to figure out how we were going to tap into this, word that we hear within the military community. We teach it, we practice it, and we hear about resilience. And we I conduct resilience training, but how were we going to tap into that and apply it under our roof and within our 4 walls? And the way that we did that was by writing down daily, what was our daily aim, our daily win? What will come out of this day? How to focus on our new plans that shifted with him having this accident, that now he was not going to be able to play baseball, and we had to nurse him back into walking and into health. So once we tapped into that and utilized those same skills of resiliency, we were able to build a new norm, a new day every day, to be able to empower our son and keep us motivated and empowered and equipped to go with, the flow of that new day, which was creating that tragedy into a triumph. And the characteristics, and then lastly, is the characteristics of a healthy and supportive group. Find a group of people that will help you, be positive, positive practices, people that have positive practices that you can also learn from, glean from, and that you can also impart on other people. Share what you're doing that is working. And also remind yourself of the good, of the things that you're working towards. It's essential if you're building your group, or if you're creating a group, or even if you have a therapist, to show up, with vulnerability and transparent. And also keep in mind that to honor that and to honor those relationships, you would need to show up as your best self. So for me, I serve the community. What brings me to life is serving the military community. I've been doing it for years. So I would like to offer any of you here on the call, if you're looking on focusing on education and a new career pivot, or even entrepreneurial goals. I've been doing this for 10 years as an entrepreneur. And if you have those goals, reach out to me. In the chat box, I'm going to put a link to a Google Doc where you can be able to complete it, whether you're seeking mentoring or coaching for your personal or development of your career. Now that COVID has hit, everything looks different. Career paths look different. So reach out to me. I would love to connect with you. Right now, I'm locally in Fort Lee, Virginia, and this is where I'm at, but I am national. I also have a couple of certifications under my belt, which allow me to work with military spouses across the nation. So thank you for this opportunity. Veteran Spouse Network, I appreciate it, and I look forward to connecting with you all soon. If you have any questions, let me know in the chat box.